What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Josue Martinez, and in today's video, it's a different kind of video because today we're gonna be doing interviews for the people that I work with for songs, music production, and all of that stuff. And today we're basically gonna be talking about, behind the scenes of a song and all that stuff. And today I have a special visitor with me, and today we got our brother Luis Perez. And the reason why we have Luis Perez because it's an honor for me to be able to have worked on his first single last year, and it's just an honor to be with him and just talk about his song and have him with us today. So give it up, you guys, for our brother Luis Perez in the house.
It's an honor to be here. I'm honored to, be able to talk about how the song was developed and everything.
Yes. So today we're just gonna be talking about his song and how it came along and the background story and the testimony and how everything just happened. So, brother Luis, talk to us about your song. What was it called?
Well, the title of the song was going to be Conmigo Está. That's what was repetitive in the song, like the lyrics wise. And there was a point where I was like, Conmigo Está is not really emphasizing God in it. It's not saying like God's not involved in it. So I started thinking, I was like, how can I involve God in the title also?
Right.
And I was like, okay, what if I do El Conmigo Está?
Right.
So that I started working on that, and I asked God, I was like, God, I'm gonna change it to this because I had it written out and everything was written out already, and I already had the title on top and everything, and it just said Conmigo Está. So I added the El Conmigo Está just to bring God into everything and every aspect of the song.
Oh, awesome. I like the fact that you were able to, just change it to be able to emphasize who this is for.
Exactly.
It's all about him. And that's our goal. To just, do everything to glorify his name. And I love that title, El Conmigo Está. It shows us that, he is with us no matter what, no matter what we go through. So talk to me about how it all started. Like, when did you start writing the song? How was the process? Did you have to go through something? All that stuff.
Well, I believe that before God's about to bless you with something, you obviously have to go through a storm. You obviously got to go through something before God gives you a blessing, And this song, I was in the middle when I started writing this song. I actually had COVID. I had COVID. That was my first time ever having COVID. So it was like mixed because how everybody was saying like, oh, this is like a deadly like disease, like everybody's dying from it, whatever. So like when I got COVID, it just took me into. I had to stay in my room for 14 days, to quarantine and everything. And in those 14 days, I started to get so depressed because I couldn't I couldn't get out my room. Like I was just stuck in a room, I couldn't talk to no one or anything. So I got into a very depressive stage. I started to have panic attacks for the first time in my life. I never struggled with panic attacks. I started hyperventilating. Like it was really bad. And one night I couldn't sleep. Like obviously in those 14 days I probably slept like 2 days. Like that's how bad it was. Like that's how bad the anxiety and the depression was. And one day it was like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was just crying because I was tired. I was tired of the depression. I was tired of the anxiety. I was tired of going through what I was going through in that season. And I grabbed the pen and the paper that I had in my room, and I started writing. I didn't know what I was gonna write, but I knew I wanted something for God to come out of this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I'm going through this, but something's going to come out of this that's going to glorify God. And I just started writing, and the first lyrics of the song were "Escribo esta canción en medio de todo." When that was literally when I was going through, like literally in the middle of everything, in the midst of my problem, in the midst of the anxiety, the depression, I started writing, and it continues off to saying, escribo esta canción en medio de todo para decirte, Señor, que todavía te quiero. That even though I'm going through this, even though I feel depressed, and even though I feel discouraged, and even though I feel with anxiety, I'm still going to worship you, God. I'm still going to tell you that I love you. I'm still going to glorify your name in the midst of this. This isn't going to stop my worship. It's not going to stop me from worshiping the God that I serve.
Because people tend to just they go through processes and then they just want to like leave. The first option is just go away from God. But yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. So yeah, and then all this happened in one day.
Yeah, that was another thing.
Wow.
I wrote the song in one night. It was not even 24 hours. Not even 24 hours. Because I started writing from my pain, what I felt, the everything that I was feeling, and I just started writing. And I would ask God. I was praying. I was like, God, give me the wisdom to write these lyrics. You know,
Right.
I've never wrote a song ever in my life. That was the first time I ever wrote a song. You know, with the help of the Holy Spirit. And I was like, God, like just please help me direct my hand to put the words in my mind so that I can just start writing. And little by little, in those hours that happened, that I was writing, I was able to finish the whole song. I finished the whole song in less than 24 hours.
Wow, that's insane. Like it's funny that you mentioned that, because sometimes people think like, oh my God, like, you know, well, everyone's process is different. Like, you know, writing a song can take some days, weeks, hours, but it's crazy. It's different. It hits different when basically God tells you, He wakes you up, or he leads you to write the song, and that's when like the most genuine lyrics come from processes, from when God is like, yo, wake up, I need you to write for me, and that's when the most like genuine like worship comes out of you. And lyrics, and I feel like you can feel it in the song too. Like I don't know about you, but I've noticed I can tell the difference when the song is like it's from God, like como que really really genuine, or like I just wrote this just to write it and make it look nice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because I believe that when a song is written through a process, it has a different kind of anointing on it.
It's different, yeah.
You know, it's because you worship from remembering that pain, or remembering what you went through, you know, and you worship from the heart, and your worship is genuine, genuine unto God, you know. So every time I sing this song, I remember where God took me out of, where I was at when I was writing this song, and it's just it's a whole different level. Like the anointing will be different, like, you know, because you're está derramando todo delante de Dios. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It just hits different. You know, like it's more like on a personal level. Like
like this between me and God. Yeah. Y'all can worship, but this is between me and God.
Like y'all will never understand what I had to go through to write this song.
Exactly.
And that's one thing that, you know, people need to understand too. Like people are so quick to judge, bro, based off like lyrics and stuff. I'm like, bro, like you don't understand what that person had to go through to even write this. Like there's some people that, you know, God wakes them up to like write a song, or like they're going through a hard time and God's leading them to write a song and they can't even do it. But when they do it, like you gotta respect that. Like I feel like I'm a decent songwriter. Like if you give me like a beat or like a melody, I can do a little something. But you talking to me about a process, bro. I don't think I'll be able to even write a song off a process, because I'll be me personally, like knowing myself, I'll be like so depressed, or I'll just be like so down that I won't even be motivated to even grab a pen and start writing. Like, bro, I would be crying. I'm a crybaby. For those who don't know, I'm a crybaby. Bro, I'm really a crybaby. But it's not about me. It's about Luis today.
But that's the thing, that I had no other exit but to worship. You know,
come on, say that again.
I had no other exit but to worship. You know,
you better worship right now.
I was crying. I was tired of crying. I was like, I'm tired of crying. I'm tired of feeling like this. Like, I'm going to worship. You know, I'm going to choose to worship God. You know, like, yes, it hurts right now. Yes, I feel depressed. Yes, I feel discouraged. But I'm going to worship God, and I'm going to take this exit, and I'm going to, you know, I'm going to glorify God.
That's awesome. So we were talking about how this song happened, how long it took. Now let's talk about the time that you had to like produce it and stuff. Like, what led you before even like producing it itself? What led you to go to me to be able to produce it? Because, you know, this episodes are about, you know, songs that I'm, for glory of God, I was able to produce. So I want to know everyone's, opinion on like why they chose me to be able to help you produce this song.
Well, like I said, I wrote this song, right, and I've never written a song ever in my life. I never even thought of writing a song, So I write the song and I finish it. I finish everything. I finish the bridge. I finish the chorus, the verses, and I'm like, God, now what?
Right.
I'm like, now what, God? Because like I've never written a song. I never produced a song like ever in my life. So like, what do I do now? Like I have the lyrics here. I have the melody that I kind of want. What am I gonna do now, God? And I started praying. Because all you can do is pray at those times. I didn't really have like friends that would help me. Like, oh, you can go to this guy. You can go to that guy. This person does this. And I started praying and praying and praying. I didn't know who you were. I didn't know who you were at all. I didn't know. I followed you on Instagram. You were one of my followers.
German Martinez, Luis Perez Oficial.
German Martinez with 2 Z's.
Let's not talk about that.
But I didn't know who you were, but I knew you were one of my followers. And one day, you put on your story that you were like working on music and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, probably Johelli's song, like how I first started it.
Yeah. Actually, you know what it was?
What?
You said that you were going to start
producing.
No. You said you were going to start doing the piano classes.
Oh,
remember?
Yes, I remember that you took like 2 classes and you bailed on me.
Let's not talk about that either. No, but
hey, y'all, he said he wanted to sign up for a whole class, y'all. Let me tell you real quick because we gotta talk about this. He wanted to take some piano classes. Remember, I was a beginner still. Like I was alright. I was like, sure, I'll show you what I know. And then he even bought a whole piano, bro.
It was $300.
$300
piano. Yeah.
He bought that, John. I'm like, okay, this dude's serious, bro. Like he wanted to take some real classes. He's serious. 2 classes, and then next thing you know, where the heck is Luis? He bailed on me. He stopped.
Yeah, I know. It was just like I wasn't getting the hang of it, and
the $300, where'd they go?
My piano's collecting dust right now at home.
Hey yo, someone wanna buy a piano? He'll sell it for $150. He needs to make some money.
At least $200, so I can make a profit.
That's not no damn profit. You losing $100, and he's giving it to you with dust. No, you gotta give it $150, bro.
But yeah, so I started doing the classes with you. That's what it was. The little 2 lessons that I did.
It was through Zoom. I remember that.
Through Zoom. Yeah, that was crazy. And I started doing that, and then we started talking about. I think that you were going to start doing your little producing sessions and stuff like that.
I was just barely getting started, y'all.
Yeah,
you can't even judge me no more.
And I was gonna start with me singing. Like I didn't know how to sing or nothing. Like God had called me to sing, but I didn't know how to. I didn't know how to. So I was like, God, I'm gonna obey you. That's the importance of obedience. God can tell us to do something, but it's up to us to walk into what God has said to do.
Yeah.
So
this just turned to a whole preaching now.
So anyway, so we get in contact and we start talking about the songs now. And I tell you, and then you was like, well, just come to my house. Like, I don't even remember.
Yeah, you came over to work on it.
I remember like it was yesterday.
He came over to work on it.
Yeah.
And bro, if you listen to the song now, you should have listened to how he brought it to the table, bro. That joint was nasty. That joint was crazy, all over the place, bro. I was like, bro.
It was, but in my defense, I didn't. I never have wrote a song. I didn't know how to sing. Nothing. True. It was nothing.
You had the lyrics, but you didn't have the right melody.
Exactly.
That's when I brought my sister. I'm like, Johelli, I'm gonna need your help because we need to figure out a set melody for this song because it's nice, but it's just not nice the way he has it. Maybe we can change it a little bit, and we were able to do it. So props to Johelli and Luis for
Yeah, I mean, Johelli helped me a lot. Johelli, she helped me a lot. Glory to God for that, because
Johelli's the next one coming.
Como yo traje esa canción a Josué.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was bad.
I wish I had my other phone. It's upstairs. I'll show you. I'll play it real quick.
But so we started working immediately. Like it was an immediate thing. Like I drove all the way from Philadelphia. I live in Philly. That's almost 2 hours. It's like an hour and a half.
Yeah, for those who don't know, I'm located in Delaware. He's in Philly, so it's like an hour and a half.
Hour and a half difference. So I was like, God, I'm gonna produce this song. I want to produce this song because I wanna glorify you through this process that I went through.
Right.
And I drove up here and we started working immediately. Like I brought my, I remember the sheet of paper with the lyrics on it. It was a loose leaf paper, and I just had the lyrics when I was writing, and I brought them here.
I remember that.
I'm telling you, I was new. I didn't know nothing. Like I didn't even have it on my phone or nothing. Like it was just a loose leaf paper. I see like with tears probably on it from the day that I wrote it and everything, and I came upstairs and we started working immediately. Josue started like, doing his little piano stuff. Joheli was helping me with the melody and stuff. I was trying to get it, but it was hard for me because Joheli, like, she was on another level with her singing.
The way she was trying to make it into the song that it is now, he was having a little trouble. But we got it. We got it done.
Yeah, we got it done.
Yes.
Yeah, glory to God. We got it done, and we kept working on it. We kept perfecting like some issues that we had. If we had any issues, we would like keep perfecting it, make sure that it was to our vision.
Yes. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Like, I feel honored, that how it all started with from piano classes, and so I would have never thought I would be doing music production to this day, bro. Like I had the vision, I had the goal, but I wasn't sure about myself. And that's another thing, like if you have the vision, if you have the goal, if you want to do it, go for it. Like no matter what, you're gonna fail in life. It's part of life. You fail, but you learn from that and you succeed. And I feel like I failed a lot of times, and like I would have done like a lot of stuff different and better. But like I said, it's part of the process. It was part of the growth. Yeah. And like I can definitely say you probably feel the same way. Like you feel like you were like down here in a way, and then you can definitely see the growth a year later, because it was released what?
In 2 days it will be a year.
Yeah, today, as we're recording this video, today is Saturday, January 21st.
Stay tuned, guys, because I did a cover to the song that I will be posting when the song completes a year. I'll post it on my Instagram.
So he's literally
Luis Perez official _.
He's literally dropping it in 2 days from this date that we're recording, the 21st.
I mean, yeah. So stay tuned for that, guys.
Yes. Awesome. I have another question. When the song was released, right? When everything was done and everything, where I know it was a big excitement for not only you, but for me, as being my first ever song that I released and produced and stuff. Was like how did you feel when it came out? Like, were you proud of yourself? And
I was.
How did you feel in that time when it actually came out, and like you're literally like, bro, like my song is literally like on all platforms? Like
I was in awe. I was definitely in awe because never in a million years would I have thought that my voice was gonna be out to the public like that. On YouTube, on iTunes, and all that. On all platforms. Like I was like, me, like I'm out there. Like somebody can just search my name up and hear a song that I wrote.
Real.
So like that was very and like I was in awe with that. I was very like shocked. Like and I was thankful to God. Because I wanted that song to touch someone that was going through the same thing that I went through in that season of me writing that song, and I'm sure it did that. It reached a lot of enough views to touch just as long as it was even one person, esto para la alma, and to give God glory, So as long as it touched one person, una alma, that's my job was done, the job was done.
Yes. And it sure did. I'm pretty sure it did. I know it definitely touched some souls. Another thing is, I lost it. I had it right here. It'd be like that. It's just flowing. The questions are flowing.
Yeah.
Okay. So after your whole process, after being released and everything, would you is there anything else coming up as of right now? I know it's been about to be a whole year, so we haven't heard from Luis Perez. So what's new with Luis Perez?
Let's just say you'll be hearing from me soon.
Wow. Okay.
You'll be hearing from me soon. I am working on another project for the glory of God, the honor and all the glory of Jesus.
I'm excited for this one though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really excited for this second song that he's gonna release.
I'm excited.
It's a little bit different.
It's a lot different, not a little bit, not a little bit. This El Conmigo Está was more like of my testimony. Listen, this is what I went through. I wanted to put it out to the world so that people can be touched by it. You know, this is what I went through. This new song that I'm working on, For the Glory of God, you know, is going to be a worship song. I want God to get all the glory in this, you know, and I want people to know that God is God, and you know, just wait. It's something different, you know.
Don't
it's
spoil it too much.
I don't want to spoil it too much. I don't want to spoil it too much. So just wait. It's coming soon. This year.
Wow, this year, y'all.
This year, yeah. This year's coming.
Stay tuned.
So stay tuned for that.
Yes, I'm so excited. I'm really happy. Like, I could definitely say, like, I'm proud of Luis. You know, I've seen definitely the growth of what, you know, how it all started and to the point now. Like, I've seen definitely the growth. And I'm so excited for him, you know, like I told him and all my clients that I work with, you know, I know you can give it your best, you know, and I always try to push them to do their best and just, you know, try new things, you know, new things that they might be scared to do or like
this with this new song, I definitely get out of my comfort zone vocal wise. Yes. You know,
but it's good. It's different, bro. Like, it's stuff that you don't think that you can do until you do it. Yeah. So you just gotta do it. And if you fail, we're gonna keep doing it until we succeed. Yeah. Like, shoot, guys, me as a musician, like, there's some things that I fail, but I'm not gonna stop until if I have the vision, if I have this, I'm gonna work in order to, like, make it happen. Like, no matter what, how many times I fail, I don't care. Like, I'm gonna keep doing it until I stop. Like, until I make it, and I'm like, I bet I feel good. Yeah. But yes, I mean, that's pretty much it. You know, I don't have much questions. You know, everything was well explained. Everything was well answered. You guys were able to hear the behind the scene, which is like the main focus of this interview / podcast, whatever you call it. Just for you guys to see the meaning behind each song. Each song has a different meaning, different story, a different process.
Different testimony.
Yes. It's not like some songs are inspired by processes. Some songs are inspired by happy moments. Yeah. It's different. Yeah. So I'm really excited for Luis once again. Everyone give it up for Luis.
Glory to God.
He did such an awesome job. I'm proud of him, man.
Yeah. And give it up for this guy, you know, like tremendous guy to work with, you know, tremendous guy to work with with music, you know, this is all for the glory of God.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
But if you're out there and you're working on a single and you're writing music, contact Josue. You know, he's been a help with all my songs, all these songs that I'm now like working on and stuff. You know, so.
And just because I live in Delaware don't mean nothing, y'all. We do virtual and in person, so it don't matter. Like, we make it happen. So it don't matter where you at. You can always contact me through my Instagram, which is Drummer Martinez with 2 Z's, and you can always hit up Luis. You know, show him some love and you know, just tell him how good he did in this interview. Luis Perez _
Luis, come on.
Luis Perez official.
Luis Perez official _ That's
Luis Perez official _ Yep. It's gonna be in the description down below, so y'all can go over there.
Also, the link to El Conmigo Está.
Yes, it's gonna be down below as well.
In the description also.
So you guys can listen. So you probably like, what? Like, El Conmigo Está? I never heard of that. It's been a while. It's gonna be down in the description so you can watch it and listen to it and be ministered by the lyrics, you know, which is the main goal, to be ministered.
Yes.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Yeah. For more videos like this and for more songs that are gonna be coming out, I'm so excited for you guys to see what's coming. And yeah, once again, give it up for Luis Perez.
Many.
And wait on his second single coming out this year. You hear it from him.
Sooner than later.
Yes, sir. God bless you guys.